What distinguishes humans from all other living things is rational thinking, activity we have in common with other creatures. Seeking analogies for human action in the animal kingdom does not help to clarify the concept of freedom. To what misunderstandings the study of animals leads is seen in the following view of freedom. There are those who say that donkeys running and playing in the field is an example of human free will. The cause of the donkey running with no sense of restraint is the undetermined, unconditioned will. It is an absolute beginning. The donkey's will is independent and free. It is the same for the human being. A philosopher refutes the free will of the donkey. It is easy to explain why it appears to us the movement of a stone is by necessity, while the will of the donkey is not by necessity, but appears to be free. The causes that set the stone in motion are external and visible, but the causes that determine the donkey's acts of will are internal and invisible. Between us and the place where they occur is the skull of the donkey. We cannot see the invisible causes within the donkey's brain that determines its will, and so we believe it does not exist. It is the same for the human being. We do not perceive the causes that determine our will, and so believe it is not causally determined at all. Here too, human actions in which there is consciousness of the reasons is ignored. It has not dawned on this philosopher that there are actions, not of the donkey, but of the human being, where between us and the deed lies the motive that has become conscience. But enough of examples proving many argue against freedom without knowing what freedom really is. Obviously, an action cannot be free if the doer carries it out without knowing why. But what are we to say of the freedom of an action when the reasons are known? If you know why you act, are you free? Research has shown that the reason someone gives for why they acted is usually proven to be incorrect after deeper investigation. What does it mean to know the reason for an action? What does it mean to know anything? This leads us to the question, what is the origin of our thoughts and what does it mean to think? To answer these questions, we have to study the thinking activity of the mind. If we are to act out of knowledge, we have to understand what it means to think. The path to true freedom is a path of developing our powers of cognition. When we have a general understanding of what it means to think, it will be easy to see clearly the role thinking plays in human action. As it was rightly said, it is thinking that turns the soul, common to us and animals, into spirit. And this is why it is thinking that gives to human action its characteristic stamp.